Oh my god, I'm on camera. I'm nervous. It's my first time on camera. It's scary. We're doing a new thing, so tell me what you think about it. Oh my god, this hand is gas. It's just a regular Merfolk hand, but it's strong. Hi, welcome in, Magic players. Travis here, bringing you some Magic the Gathering action with the Merfolk combo deck. If you haven't checked out the deck tech, make sure to check that out. And yeah, trying out a new thing, doing some experimenting. Land of War Reborn over there is really interesting. I don't know what to make of that. Okay, Kyora's Follower is really good draw because Risk the Redeemed, interesting. Yeah, so unlike other Magic videos, playthroughs, this one might have some adult language or some childishness. It might have a little bit of both. I'm actually going to get the island and then put the Kyora's Follower in off of the other thing. Ooh, Nykthos. Oh my god. So yeah, this deck is like other Merfolk decks, but way gassier. We've got an infinite combo. We're more robust. Nissa, okay. So we're playing against, I would guess, Doubling Season, Parallel Lives. Unluckily for the opponent, we're about to combo off. Well, we're not going to combo off, but we're gonna go off. So here's the question of what to best do if we want to produce the most mana. What do you think? People, tell me in the chat. Okay, so we could put in a Lord of Atlantis and then untap the Aether Vial, and then put in a Silvergill Adept, and then play a Nykthos, and we'd have 2, 3, 4, 5, make 5 mana, play a Regery. Or alternatively, we could put in. Oh, we could put some. Actually, this is way better. Way better. Way better. Put out a Lord of Atlantis. Those graph triggers are annoying, bro. Turn that off. Okay. And we get to draw a card. That's crazy. Alright, untap the Aether Vial. Tap the Aether Vial. Throw out a Marrow Regery. Okay, graph trigger on the stack. Throw out a Nykthos. So we're going the sleek and sexy route. It's not as big and ballsy as Omniflux, but if you like Merfolk, yeah, the opponent is like, whoa. Yeah, that's right. Marrow Regery, untapping Nykthos. Turn 4. Now, you gotta debate how. Oh no, there's gonna be a graph trigger on the stack for every single one of these. Nah, bro, nah. Nah, bro. Nah. Okay, so what do we want to untap? If anything, I guess we want to tap the plant. Tap plant token, and then we're gonna throw out a Master of Waves, and the opponent's basically got a turn to stop us. So we did an infinite combo, but we did some gassy interactions. Okay, here's a wrinkle with the camera. Tap Risk the Redeemed. So normally, if someone is slow as fuck, then I pause, and then but if I'm pausing two things, it's extra complicated. Also, what do you think of the over-the-shoulder approach? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about with these graph triggers. Like, why do you need to have that? But I understand. I mean, okay, I'm gonna F6. I get it. I'm not mad about it, even if I pretend to be mad about it. It would be insane. It would be insane to actually be mad. It was a good turn. Opponent said, whoa, so. Also, where's a good place for my face? Like right in the middle of the battlefield? Alright, begin sideboarding. So, should we have Hibernation in the sideboard? What are our options? Tidebinder Mage could be good, although I'm not actually sure how good. A Curse Catcher seems pretty bad. Could have made another dozen on untaps, but ran out of spells. I'm having a conversation with the opponent, check it. So, 1 Tidebinder Mage. I think we can cut this Time Warp. Tidebinder Mage seems pretty decent. Threads of Disloyalty seems okay. Not super exciting. Just keep the game plan. The opponent doesn't have any sweepers or any, probably very much interaction, so we want to keep it quite the splash. If you haven't seen the half of it, there's infinite combos in here. Yeah. So for instance, now I suppose is when I'm supposed to entertain you with the new style of things, because normally I would pause this. It depends how much time I want to spend editing. If I want to go on full PewDiePie, seems difficult, but I think it's maybe better to entertain with storytelling or whatever. So let me tell you this. Here's my big dream for this channel. It is to be bigger on YouTube than Channel Fireball on YouTube. Right now they've got 80,000 subs. We've got about 2,000. So we need a 40x, or we can 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, bam. Alright, we're back. What is it going to take to do that, people? You tell me. Share the shit out of this shit. I'll do what I can to make it better. I'll do what it takes. This hand is really, really slow. Opponent mulligan. So we could go turn 1 Nykthos, turn 2 Simic Growth Chamber, turn 3 Cures Fuller, and then start to combo off. Probably too slow. If we top deck an Aether Vial, it would be good. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Yikes. And then we could go to 5. Or this hand is very good if we scry into a land in the first 2. Although we risk just losing. Anyways, back to the Outgrow CFB thing. I'm actually going to gamble on this one and keep. Could go to 5. I mean, this one, say we have 3 chances to find a land to play a game. Or we go to 5, it's not, I mean, even if we lose this game, doesn't mean it was wrong. Well, so much for that. Yeah, Simic Growth Chamber doesn't work. Who knows, could have gone to 5, could have gone to... Could have kept the first one. Could have mulliganed. Alright, well we hit a land, so it's not so bad. And the opponent's hand doesn't seem spectacular either, so we'll be alright. Well, maybe we can get back into this game. Aquastrand Spider. Okay. Oh, baby. Another vial. Let's do it. Okay. And now suddenly we've got buckets of mana. Suddenly we've got too much mana. Suddenly we've got too much mana. Target creature with a +1 counter gains reach. We are in the tournament practice room. So here's some edges we potentially have over Channel Fireball. We can experiment with shit like this. I can swear. I don't have to compete. I can focus on being entertaining. I can operate groups and so on. I can just be myself and be outrageous. I can focus on crazy brews. I'm more individually invested. Alright, the tracker is the card that's gonna really fucking annihilate us. Yeah, okay, now I get it. That's the card. So we need a Tide Binder Mage. And I'll bring in the threads just for that. Use this counter. Use this counter. So we can draw some cards. I guess it makes sense to start off with a Wistful Selkie. There's another Simic Growth Chamber. And then we can put out a Silvergill Adept and really just hope to hit that Tidebinder Mage ASAP. ASAP. The opponent can use, I mean, it's not so bad. The opponent has to use their whole turn to fight right now. But alternatively, we could infinite combo off is something that could maybe happen. That's interesting. Or maybe the opponent doesn't. If they have another mana, it's bad news. Yeah, how the hell does Graft work? It seems really crazy. Ulvenwald Tracker, here's our opportunity. We could throw everyone in the way. And by everyone, I mean we only need to throw 2 creatures in the way. Right? It seems necessary to do, because that thing is just unbeatable if the opponent uses the ability. They haven't established that they use the ability, though. They also might have a pump spell or something, but we're just going to lose. Dismember. Alright, well, we got fucking annihilated. Shout out to the kids if you're under 12 and you curse. Awesome. Shout out to the dads with their kids who are like, man, I used to watch T-Woo with my kid, but now he started swearing. Therefore, I shouldn't watch him. Whatever. Okay, Reedry. Wistful Selkie. No. Silvergill Adept. Oops. Cast with this. Reedry untap. Yeah, that was a disaster of a block. I just kind of assumed that the opponent was blowing it. Use Aethervile's ability. Excuse me. I'm a bit phlegmy here. Shirts off. Woo! Woo! And we can scoop really in a moment. So I'm going to bring the Threads of Disloyalty in. And Hibernation would be insane. Okay, well, I'm not taking the bait this time. Not this time. Sage of Hours. Cool. Wow, is that going to happen? Is that going to happen? For each 5 counters removed this way, 7. That was pretty cool. Gotta give him props for that. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for the gang block, because I could put in a ward and we'd have a 4/4. And yeah, I should have gone for the gang block that time around, because worst case scenario, we still trade. Maybe we get another opportunity. If the opponent, excuse me, a bit phlegmy here. If the opponent goes to fight our Marrow Reedry, okay, well, let's see what happens. Definitely not blocking this one. Yeah, I guess I missed an opportunity there. Oh well. We got to see the opponent do some sweet things. And it's not like we would be guaranteed to win. Alright, so going to our last top deck pretty much. Okay, there goes our bomb. Use this ability. Alright, let's see. So basically, if we top deck Tidebinder Mage, I'm going to make it happen. Take you to 4, Tidebinder Mage, Master of the Pearl Trident. Well, that's interesting. Island walk. Attack with these. We're at 8. If the opponent totally blows it, attacks with the tracker. Or even doesn't totally blow it, they're gonna have to fight this. Okay. Let's put out another Lord. Actually, we could maybe win this. It's possible. Because the opponent can fight, but they've got to fight this Master of Waves, or it's going to gobble them. Right? So we can go end of turn Master of Waves. Well, here's the thing about the Master. If they fight it, they're going to lose their tracker. So it looks like we can actually win this. Over the shoulder, what do you think? Alright, so this means we win, right? Or not, I don't know. I don't know about the math. Do we have 16? Maybe we don't. 12, we do have 16, okay. So, despite that egregiously bad trade, the insanely bad disnumber, it turns out that Aquastrand Spider is just not a rare. Now, the opponent could have a shoal and be able to gain 15 life. Alright, turn him sideways. By my math, we've got way more than enough. No infinite combo this time, but we did have some nice synergies. Okay, we won. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the new format. Here's the brew. If you want to build decks like this, make sure to check out the ebook. There's a link below. If you've already done that and you want to support, make sure to follow us on Patreon. There's a link to that below as well, Magic for Good. And if you just want to get more into the community, make sure to join the Facebook group, also a link below. Thank you so much. Much love. See you back here tomorrow. Let me know what you think.